Hey guys, so history on my Imperial Guard. So these guys are pretty much from 5,000 years in the future, 46th millennium. Haven't come up with a name for them yet, I'll have to get back to you on that. But basically, these guys were on their way, 9 months in, to a kind of trip to go support a Forge world being attacked by orcs. And these guys, just to kind of go over them, more hazardous environment troops, so their weapons are more compact and built so they don't jam when they're around poisonous gases, stuff flying in the air. And they look kind of different, because it's 5,000 years later. And these metal gas masks are basically kind of like rebreathers almost. And their red eyes are pretty much for infrared vision when they turn it on. And it could also be night vision, depending on the option there. So on their way, they were in the warp, and a warp storm erupted. And during this warp storm, they got attacked by demons. And pretty much the demon attack was very strong. The ship got very damaged, and basically these guys were taking very heavy casualties, wasn't going in their favor, and at the height of the battle, this commissar was attacked by a demon prince. And the demon prince eventually, after he put up a good fight, pinned him down and started sucking out his soul and kind of ripping the fabric of his mental existence in the galaxy. So as he was on the verge of death, this guy, when he was a soldier, I don't have a name for him yet, or that guy, but he came in with a plasma gun and killed the demon prince. So the commissars deemed it fit to award him a medal and promote him to officer in a command squad. Platoon command squad, to be exact, for now. So then these guys got thrown back 5,000 years, but they didn't find that out yet. They just found this planet that was inhabited by Imperials, but there were no planets nearby, at all. Imperial, anything. Nothing Imperial, nothing not Imperial. Just kind of isolated from Imperium. So they went onto the planet, and the Imperial citizens told them it was Millennium 41. So they realized that they had been thrown back 5,000 years. And these guys pretty much became the Imperial Guard Regiment of this place because this planet had been, as they were told by them, kind of forgotten by Imperium because they're just so far away. It was so hard to transport resources to this planet. And they just didn't get anything. Their food is from farms and just hunting stuff. And metal is whenever they mine it. And yeah, so they can't really build many weapons or just have the resources to obtain an Imperial Guard regiment. So yeah, these guys took it up and just became the regiment and established factories to build these weapons that they had. And one thing though is that bolt pistols are more of a rare sight because they only really have the ones they came with. Rarely are they ever manufactured there. So in this Imperial Guard regiment, it was generally an honor to be carrying a bolt pistol. So it is most likely one of the original few that came with this regiment when it kind of came onto this planet. They also, manufacture vehicles there, just everything they need. And, yeah. So, just a side note, I don't know if I already mentioned this with the guys, but yeah, these are different because it's 5,000 years in the future. Plus, their hazardous environment so needs to be modified, has a different look than the standard one. Even though the standard one probably has changed. Yeah, there we go. They generally fight in urban areas, toxic urban areas, but only really about 60% of the time. It says 60, 70, and then they just generally fight in every hazardous environment though, but urban is like probably the most common, so that's why the camouflage is kind of gray and black to fit an urban kind of landscape there. And yeah, that's about it for the history of these guys. I hope you guys like it, because I had a ton of fun coming up with it here for my own regiment, and I hope to add to it soon. Thank you for watching.